Čau všem a vítám vás zpátky u hry Horizon Zero Dawn. A bohužel nás to vrátilo zpátky k bonfireu. No háje, to je nehýlovací věc. Každopádně máme jít do města Shadow Karja. Nicméně, jo, teď to tady ještě není vidět pořádně. Nicméně doufám, že jste si užili předchozí epizody, které byly víc zaměřené na hlavní příběh. Protože nebudete věřit co? Tady jsou další vedlejšáky! Jo, já vím, říkal jsem, že už jsou všechny za náma, ale jsou v místě, kde jsme ještě nebyli. Tady v místě, kde jsme byli. Tady jsme ještě nebyli.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Každopádně je tady takovej tábor, kde se nedaří úplně moc dobře. A bás? Ty vole, tady jdeme trošku na východ, ne?
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
OK. Léčitelá přísaha, tak kde pak je ten hňup? Pláznová klenba, OK. Takže se tam rychle poteleportujeme. Tak jo. Jo, stínovci to jsou. Jako na to, že mají být tohle záporáz, tak jako většinou koukám, že mě mají celkem u zadku, že se jim tady promenádují. No, co se postaví od pozoru, no. A jo. Ty se jdete hovado?
Are you Galiv, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Já musím ulovit tam toho, jo? Nebo je stačí, když si koupím zpátky to, co jsem nejspíš prodal před chvilkou herní doby. Aha. Aha. Dobře. Je tady hromopisk. To je ten. To jako je velký šmejd. Vás nepotřebuju. To je prostě, jak já mu říkám, hromový pták, tak, správně.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Můžu vidět. Počkej, to je Thunderjaw. Jo, to je T-Rex, ty vole. Já mám ulovit T-Rexe. Tak to jo. Já mám ulovit T-Rexe, tak to půjde dobře. Takže v tom případě chci tohle semka a tohle semka. Klid před bouří doslova. Tak pojď. Au. A je to. Thunderjawové jsou jednoduchý. Thunderjawové jsou jednoduchý. A jako T-Rexové jsou easy. A jako trošku jsem to tady koukám podpálil, ale all shit happens. Jako prostě člověk musí jenom spoutat na zem A pak už jim jenom ustřelit a hráče disků, který člověk pak pošle do toho. Který pak člověk použije proti hromopiskovi samotnému. Thunderjaw je easy. Myslím, že to bude. Že to bude prostě mnohem horší.
The kestrels, I mean, they're really important, but...
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least Karja
Okay,
don't have to
tak.
debase ourselves with it.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
OK, tak tohle bychom měli.
That's enough excitement for my rest day.
Thank you.
Jo, dali jsme jí šanci. Tak, to byl vedlejšák zdejší. A nebojte, je tu ještě jeden.
For giving her a better chance.
Ale to se musíme ještě po něm podívat. Tak jo, mají zničený fokusy, takže mě jen tak neodhalí, což je super. Ale někdo, kdo už mě viděl, by si mě mohl všimnout. Tak. Tohleto a chceme bum bum bum. Jde na nádvoří citadely. Okay.
Don't pass up these goods.
OK. OK, co máš ty? Máš něco unikátního? Ne. Co pak to je za zvířátko? Behemont. Proti vojákům.
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of the Karja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Given time, I'm sure they'll miss it.
To je dobrý. OK.
I've never broken bread with an outlander.
Co ten banůk?
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me.
OK. Takže pojď.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Počkat, bedna zásob.
I hope Avada knows what he's doing bringing in these outlanders.
Aha, to je za...
I didn't think that woman was old enough to get me.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. You mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having a little...
OK, takže tady berou žoldáky. Na různý úkoly. OK, to beru. A dozvíme se to v trůní místnosti. To je zajímavé ještě.
The only thing this ceasefire will accomplish is prolonging our exile.
by the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Každopádně. Oslov Vanašu, OK. Vidíte, jak jsem říkal, že to není všechno z vedlejšáků. Kde pak, tady se nám rýsuje mnohem větší akce, než jenom záchrana nemocné holky.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I'd like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations, and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Okay. Rovnou to vezmeme zase rychlým cestováním, protože není čas ztrácet čas. Tak jo. 3 mrtvé stromy, máme to.
Three dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the Green Climb.
Tak počkej mě koníčku. Jo, beran seš, ne koník. A jo. Přijel na druhou stranu. A to je už generálka vlastně. Yep, čas vylíst. Na vrcholek zeleného útesu. Tak pojď, Ejloj. Jako skáče hodně dobře, Ejlík. To ne, že ne. Nebojí se toho holka. Akorát to udělalo blbě, no. Uthejt, nebo jako utejn. Aha, tam jsem měl jíst tam na té straně. Že se furt vrací na jedno a to samé místo. Chápu, že to zná, že se cítí tam v bezpečí, ale zároveň je to očekávaný místo, kam jít z jeho pohledu. Tak, jo, tu je nahoru. A je.
All right, made it. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Takže pokračoval tudy, jo? Zajímavý. Co tady jdeme dál? Mrtvej večer.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped.
Až to ten blaze.
Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Come on, Tox. We're going to scavenge.
Dobře, všimli jste si mě, hajzlové. Ochrana proti ledu. Au, co po mě střílíš? Já nechci elektriku. To by prý mohla fungovat dobře. Tak tohle měl být hit. Tak, krásně. Kritičák. A je to. Hladina, super, super.
Everything useful has been stripped.
Ale už jsme slyšeli Ailey. Já už šel nahoru.
Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the pugs. Dead watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
A jo, se toho nebál, chlapec. Tak, stezka je Sokol, hora. Wow. Ještě si Ailey umí manévrovat ve vzduchu a skákat daleko.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Tak, samozřejmě mu to tady vylutuju.
Should have brought a cart. No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Kikuk's killers!
Oh.
When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Help me, fools! Take cover or take...
You thugs will break against discipline!
OK, takže prý nemůžu úplně házet bombičky.
You're not gonna see it coming.
Můžu se za váma nějak dostat, sakra?
For the faithful. Victory!
Asi úplně ne. Čau. Ty vole, ty jsi přežil headshot, jo?
You're going down.
Stand. You now, men. Rally! We can still finish them!
Výborně. Jako aby jsem se chtěl dostat ideálně k ním, no. Protože tohle je na prd. Já se ani nemůžu dostat nahoru, no. Trošku odmítnout. Teď já nemám jak se k ním dostat pořádně. Ty vole, tohle to je fakt na hovno. Já se k ní nemám jak dostat. Výborně, konečně jsme něco trefili. Once more.
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Aha, takže tě mám vyhodit. Jasně. Proč bys ty velký chlap neměl vyhazovat mě spíš?
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Vezmi zásoby. Bereme všechno. Takže oseramci.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change.
To je všechno, co jsme měli k dispozici.
Stay on the move.
Tak jo. Počkej, vezmeme zápalky taky. Ach jo. Já si chtěl říct tady spolu co war trošku. Au.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Jo, jenom se to tady vylučím, kámo. Odunovo zázraku. Odundových. Odund, OK. A jo, tady mě potřebuje zase mě, aby se dostal nahoru, viď? A se tady ještě vezmu heal.
Save these for the trail.
OK, můžem. Jako obvykle. A jde zase nahoru.
This won't be easy. Bahava still has his personal guard.
A to je problém. Koukám, že ragdoll fyzika tady funguje pěkně. HPček máme dost. Tady jsou ještě nějaký ty, který potřebujeme loutnout. A starý amuletík, OK.
Across there and we'll have him.
No, tady jsou zásoby.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
About to...
Break down the defense.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
The fury of the
OK. Asi jsem přišel ten.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
We'll down them swiftly. Up to his perch.
Počkej, jak ho mám následovat? Já nechci následovat. No dobře, už musíme, co? Jo, ty zase potřebuješ nahoru. Ach jo, ty si to sám nezvládneš, viď? Ach jo, ty jsi těžký koťák.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
No jasně, že přišlo.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yun Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk.
Girl talk.
You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power.
To se na to těší
Best of
doslova.
all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Jako ten úsměv Alo je někdy děsivý.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
Královský gambit.
None at all.
Královský gambit, yep. OK, budeme tady. To je prostě Jihuda.
I was just being polite.
Já jsem chtěl výzor. Ale už můžeme se hýbat.
I am in your debt, Hunter.
I think I'll take a moment with Bahavas. Death suits him better than those robes ever did.
OK.
Remember.
A ještě něco se budete říkat hrdličky?
Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response.
Takže začnu tý pozovat, ne?
The Nora said you would help me.
Jo, takže budu opakovat to samý, takže jdeme semka rychle a jdeme zjišťovat, co dál potřebujeme. OK. Dobře. Protože se na mě koukáte zle. Tak se pobijte mezi sebou. Já vás nepotřebuju takhle. Jste mě obtěžovali. Dobře, takže nepotřebuju mě, abych je vysekal z města, OK. To je dobrý. O kurva, o kurva, o kurva, kurva do píče. Já přišel na mě skála. Do píče, tady je druhý. Špatný, to je ten správný. Sorry, že nemluvím, ale si potřebuji soustředit. Takže bych šel třeba po sobě. To by taky trošku pomohlo. Začíná trošku mlátit. Jako proč mě trefí taková skála a prostě nic, jo? Kde seš?
Now's my chance.
Tak. Zatracená mašina. A zase ne, už máme plný modifikace, jo. A jo no, měl bych pak za kamerou se trošku skonfigurovat, protože už mám skoro jenom plný ty fialový. Skalové jsou takový kundy. Dobře. Tak, hádám, že tohleto ale nebylo myšleno jako, že bude hlavní průser téhleté části hry. Tohle úkol. Takže to bude spíš nějaký ambush, ne? Vlastně na ten ambush bych si vzal trhací náboj. Jo. Nahoru kohníčku musíme. Tam se dovíme, co se teda pokazilo. Protože přece jenom je to úkol, na který nás chtějí, takže to znamená, že se to nemůže povést bez problémů. To by bylo až moc jednoduchý. Zvlášť když malý sluneční král chce zdrhnout k většímu bráškovi. Trojprostý hudral.
I can't spare the weight.
Tak, hudrale.
You're three-toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that.
Počkej, když už se nezabil s kalvami.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Než dojdu do baru. Pozdní fár.
Who, me?
To hlavně minulo. Auč, to bylo. Dobře, takže se vracíme zpátky k původnímu plánu. Jasně, ty vole. Vidně minulej Lloyd. Ty vole, proč to nemůžu trefit? píče, tohle nesnáším na tomhletom stroji. Jak se furt zahrabává. Tak jo, já se mu vyhnu a stejně dostanu poškození. Do piče, co jsi... Ne, neříkej, že se napluval další. Že já napluval další, pojď dolů. Ty vole, oni se nahoře zase tam ty koti spalují, jo. Wow. Posmrtný záškup, jo? OK. Tady jsou ty hrdinové. Co tady zemřeli? OK, tohle máme. Hlasovací bedlínka. Jo, co to bude, až to bude? OK. To bylo zvláštní. Ale vidíš? OK. Takže jsme to přežili. Ale jako když se začali do toho srát ty dva nahoře, ty vole, tak jako to bylo nepříjemné. Nějaká ta? Jo, tady. Splň si povinnost. Odpad! Chtěla to zabít. OK, tak nějaká hnusná otrhovačka očividně.
I can't believe it.
No jo, tak to vypadá, že někdo odborník. Ne pačura.
After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
No jo.
Little huntress.
To je dobrý sixpack,
Glad you
Vanasho.
accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your manhood, Eve? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before we're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
Tady se něco posere zákonitě. Chápu, že skalon je tvrdý hajzl. Ale jsou tady.
Oh dear. Here come the shadow carter and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Khwadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully.
Super, jdeme na to.
So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Tak jo. Bereme si tohleto. Kam šla?
Some traps would be nice.
No jo, dobře, tak si dáme nějaký pastičky.
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them? Are you sure you don't have any traps, little hunter?
Jedi do pítle. No, tak tohle.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Okay.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready.
Jako my tady kempíme a čekáme, až naběhnou do pastí, no.
Off you go.
Nothing there, idiot.
Tak pojďte.
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
Takže to bylo všechno. A už mám plnou inventář, jo, plný.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Kultista mučitel. Hlídač. Hlbič, ta hloubič asi. Jako to mělo být ono, to jsem mohl jít proti ním na 1v1. No dobře, ne 1v1, ale 1v mnoho. Tohle to bylo, no, jak to říct, nudný. Karský kopeník už jde.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Okay.
Damn. I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, This time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Jo. T-Rex, OK. Takže. Pak to máme. Hej, fuckfacey. To je škoda, já tě rozumím. Tak pojď. Ty z kometa. Au. Máme tady proti korupci, jo. Tohle minulo. Moment, takže chceme náš diskométo. Au. Dobře, tak počkej. Takže to uděláme takhle. Au. Burn, baby, burn. Vedle. A je to. Je na břeh, OK.
Got too much already.
Ty voho, už mám zase moc modifikací, jo. Ty vole, kolik mám toho corruption. Tyho, šokodolnost. No dobrý. No takže samozřejmě jsem to musel být já, kdo to celý odsoluje, protože ty vojáci... Dobře, sundali tady něco. Někdo tady oxidoval, nevím kdo. Ale... Samozřejmě, kdo musel sundat zkaženýho T-Rexe? Já. Ne, někdo jiný. Asi byl kultista kněz, ho přived, OK. Dobře, sundali kultistu kněze, to je úspěch. Tak jestli si myslíte, že půjdu tam až na břeh pěšo, to se pletete. Vezmu tady běhavce a jedem. Ty vole, hodina 11 jdem už. OK, to se nám trošku protáhla epizoda. Ale tak. Přece jenom nezachraňujeme královskou rodinu každý den.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Jasně, holky to tlačí, zatímco chlapi už stojí na tom. Na lodi.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe, but my war just keeps going.
Ale brácha přišel konce se podívat na bratříčka malýho.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere.
No jo, už to tak je.
You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Raka to dělá, fakt přijde drská. Drská sfouk do prdele. Jak nový úkoly? Hej, člověk to dělá vedlejšák, já vyskočím mu hned nový. Tak jo. Asi už víme, co budeme dělat příště, tady jsou vedlejšáky, které máme udělat. Já pěrdele. Další vedlejšáky. A protože komplex projektu New Dawn, Zero Dawn, well, tam vám hradá takovou tu klasickou krásnou hlášku. Jestli chcete něco udělat, udělejte to kurva teďko, protože pak už se dostanete do takového shitstormu hlavních úkolů, že z toho nevyváznete. Proto děláme teďko tady vedlejšáky. Já vám děkuji za sledování, doufám, že jste si tuto hodinu 15 minut dlouhou epizodu užili a doufám, že se uvidíme u dalšího videa z Vodka Assassina Horizon Zero Dawn. Hlavně nezapomeňte tam hodit like, komentář, odběr, abyste mi pomohli v růstu. Díky za sledování a zase někdy. Čau.